Geminis, what's up? You are next. Let's dive into your May reading and see what's happening. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amy. I am an intuitive tarot reader. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate you. So let's clear the energy for the sign of Gemini and let's hop into this reading. All right, here we go. Mind your ears. Thank you, angels, ancestors, the highest white light. Okay, Geminis. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I hope that life is treating you well. So for today's energy, or for today's reading, we're going to look at May, okay? The first card that I pulled is the Bell. The Bell talks about, well, it can talk about a couple different things. It's a timing card, right? Feeling that the bell has or is about to ring here. The bell has rung on something. This card says the bell often represents a message from the unconscious, perhaps a warning that unresolved issues now threaten to trouble the surface of the conscious mind. So this is a warning. This is a warning bell. This could be a timing bell. I mean, how do you resonate with this bell? Does it remind you of Little House on the Prairie with Half Pint ringing the bell? Does this remind you of boxing? Okay, where the bell is being rung round over. Does this remind you of church? So however this bell resonates for you, it's probably a lot louder in your energy than maybe you imagine, Gemini, or maybe that you see, right? This bell is definitely, this could even be your emotions tipping you off to being triggered, something needing to be healed, like ding, 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 okay, we're triggered. So however that resonates from you, this is your message from Spirit about what is the loudest energy in your energetic imprint currently. Okay, so let's get a card here. We're going to hop into the tarot, but let's get a couple energy cards. Couple energy cards here. All right, owls could be very significant. Owls are about our wisdom. I already saw this card come up on my pre-shuffle, and I put it back. It says, this is card number 1, comfort, hearth. So this is about the home, family. This is Empress energy. This is a new beginning here. This is magic, creating magic within your home life, your family life, creating magic for your family. This is about being cozy with the fireplace here, the opening of the intuitive body here, the heart energy, right? Where we create from, where we transmute energies. And the chimney place allows dangerous chemicals and smoke to release from, what it's burning off. So there could be some type of warning here about what you're warning off, what you're purging. Maybe you're tempted to dip your toe back into something that you've already purged yourself from, or that you have already created a safe place away from some type of energy here. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this card. It's number 1. So this is a new beginning here for you. Let's read and see what it says more specifically here. Okay, so guess what? It's not a number one. It's a number 11. So you could be seeing 111, you could be seeing 1111, but this card says, in these busy times, it is important to focus on a place where you can feel safe and comfortable. While many of us don't have a literal hearth, the home, whatever that is, should be a place created to inspire peace and nourishment. This is the element of fire. So you're passionately creating something right now. You could have been rebuilding a safe place for yourself. You could have moved to a new home. You could be rebuilding some type of experience here for yourself. And I don't mean rebuilding it from an old blueprint. I mean rebuilding what you define as safety, rebuilding what you define as comfort here. It says take some time to rest and regenerate. Know what makes you comfortable. Keep the home fires burning. Create a peaceful and beautiful home life. Nourish the mind, body, and spirit. Focus on the inner life. Yeah, so you're being, I just feel like you're in this energy of having it all. That's what just came out of my mouth. Having it all. You're in this energy of happy, you know what I was just going to say? Happy wife, happy life. Are you married? Look, we have air energy coming through. So this is all about you, boo. This is about you. This is number 22. So we have two master numbers here. Number 11 and number 22. Wow. This is also about your motion. The air card is about your motion, moving forward through a storm. Wind is very, or air is very powerful collectively, you know, like that's not a lot, but collectively wind, right? A bunch of air coming together creates motion, creates chaos sometimes, creates this moving forward energy, shaking things up. So some of you are rebuilding some type of movement around your home, shaking things up, being independent here. Let's defer back to look. You know, I got this deck. I bought this deck from D, from Soul Mana, and I love it. It's just a little bit out of my element. All right, so air, be flexible yet grounded, allow yourself free thought, move and choose, find your freedom, use your voice resourcefully, stand up for what you believe in, be mindful in the way you communicate. Yes, the element of air always has been associated with movement and a higher spirit. So yeah, there's something changing, or something did change, okay, around your home environment. There was movement here, or things are getting ready to change. So that's what Spirit wants you to know, that there is some type of shakeup, some movement happening. You're very comfortable. I feel like you're in a very secure place in your life. Maybe a lot of you have gone into this introvert hermit's journey, really just being happy in your own element, being happy at home, being happy creating your own magic, making things cozy. Maybe you're decorating here, you're getting ready, maybe even for summer. Okay, if you're in the northern hemisphere, maybe you're working in your yard. So Spirit wants you to know that there is with the master numbers here, there is some type of movement that is unfolding, that is destined for you at this time here, okay? So let's get another card here. Let's see what else we have. Joyful music, inspiration, 33. Get out of here, Gemini, with all these master numbers here. 112233. You're in alignment. You're in alignment. You're playing the music that you are supposed to play at this time. Look at this cat. He's like, hey, I could play the violin. Can you believe it? I feel like he's shocked that he can do something. And look, his glasses are butterflies. So you're seeing things through transformed vision. Okay, you've painted a new story. You've changed the tune here. This cat has painted this violin a different color. He's created a new musical instrument for himself. Maybe the music, the chords still may sound the same, but the way he's looking at his instrument, himself, his joy, his vibration, right? He's like transformed the way that he's looking at something, being in alignment here, having new eyes, new spiritual eyes, to paint a new picture, to transmute an energy, to reframe a story here, Gemini. So this is a joyful inspiration, being inspired, not crushed, right? Being inspired by a change, finding the joy, realizing that something is happening for you, not to you. That's what's going on here. You're having a new outlook on something, and this could be something that happened a while ago. This could be something that you never quite understood, and Spirit's telling you that this was all part of a master plan, that you are in alignment. Nothing was a punishment here. This has helped you create. This has helped you be, I don't know, inspired here. It's giving you some type of freedom, some type of movement, a direction to go towards here, okay? This is beautiful energy. This is like magician energy here, okay? Being the magician. All right, so let's hop into the tarot and let's see what is going on for the sign of Gemini for the month of May. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what does Gemini, too many, what does Gemini need to know? Please give me one card, make it relevant, Spirit. Oh, your overall energy. Look at this, Gemini. You're moving and a grooving here. So there's something here, like I said, you're moving towards something with new eyes. You've transmuted some type of energy here, okay? Let's keep going. We'll clarify a little bit, but let's get some more cards. Okay. Let me see, recent past, please, for Gemini. Ooh, you've made a wish here. Okay, let me see future energies for Gemini, please. Future. Oh, my cards are getting wild. Future energies for Gemini, please. Okay. Gemini, please. Okay. And the outcome here for Gemini, please. Oh, it's got to be a jumper. Oh, wow. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. All right, Gemini, so it looks like you are definitely starting some type of new journey here, okay? This has been something, you could have been working on this for a long time here, or working up the strength to take this new beginning, take a risk here with the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo here, but I feel like you've really nurtured inner strength overall, okay, in your whole energetic imprint. You've really poured a lot of love into yourself, and you've moved with your heart energy here. This could have even taken you to faraway places, something that took you maybe away from this, or is taking you away from this energy here. There's movement, there's motion. There's no longer being this hermit energy. There's no longer planning, it's actually doing, okay, taking a step forward here. In the recent past, it seems like you made a wish here. Maybe you spent some time in healing. You definitely could have been balancing out your energies, nurturing the emotional body. You know, the Star card here, she's really, I can't show it, but she's like purging herself, right? This is emotions is water. It's the water energy, the sacral chakra, the water chakra here. It's where we create from. And we see this cat here transmuting this violin, the energies, repainting it, rebranding it here. So there's something here about you purging energies that no longer served you, and nurturing the emotional body. This is almost like an energy of dark night of the soul, healing deep wounds. This is also something about being vulnerable in your healing. You know, Really verbalizing to others, hey, I'm still healing, or I can't talk about that. I'm not going to run away from this issue. I'm going to really set myself down and heal this big, huge wound. This wound that gives me anxiety, this gashing wound in my soul here. Okay, this wound that drains all of my creative energy and leaves me with anxiety. So there was a need for you in the recent past here to really purge yourself of some energies, and that took a lot of strength. You went on some type of healing journey, okay, and this was imperative for you. You walked away with the Eight of Cups here, okay. In the recent past here, you walked away from some type of connection. Maybe that was not allowing you to focus or to sit down and focus on self and your own wounds. Maybe there was a lot of distraction. I'm seeing a clown juggling. So maybe you were dealing with a joker, a trickster, somebody that had a lot of games and tricks and just, they didn't want to work on themselves. So it was like they kept the mind, the monkey mind busy, including yours here, so that you both were preoccupied with something instead of building a connection that was very solid. Okay, not that, sometimes we can come into relationships and help each other heal. So instead of this person facilitating that, or maybe, wanting to move in that direction, instead there was a lot of distraction here. So you step back from that energy regardless. You've transmuted something. You have undergone some type of transformation here. So you step back from that energy. You took the time to heal. Okay, and now you're ready to step out onto this new journey here, onto this new path. I see that in the future, you're calling judgment on something here. This could be somebody maybe trying to resurrect something with you. But your outcome for the month of May is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Having a wish fulfillment, feeling very grounded, having a lot of success in your life. So let's see. Spirit, tell us more about this Fool, this new beginning for Gemini. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's some type of abundant opportunity that is opening up for you. You could have been waiting on this. This could be a connection here with an Aries, a Taurus. This could be somebody wanting to take a new beginning with you, okay? But I don't feel like you're looking at this person. I don't feel like you're looking at whoever this is coming towards you. I feel like you want to build your own. See, the Knight of Pentacles, he's planting seeds and building his abundance along the way. But I feel like you are listening to your heart, that you are listening to your soul here, and you're going in the opposite direction. And you know what? You're heading towards this right here. This is what this looks like to me when I'm looking at it. You're heading towards wherever your soul, the healed part of you, the logical part of you that's healed, the intuition here is leading you towards. So what is that? What is that, Spirit? For Gemini for the month of May? Oh, no, not the Tower. Why the Tower? The Empress. Oh, shoot. There had to be a Tower. That's what this healing is. You thought that you had some type of new beginning here. Okay, this is what I feel like in the past. You had to move through this Tower energy. Something had to collapse. Something had to be revealed for you to step into this Empress energy. Again, we have Taurus coming up, so you could have been dealing with a Taurus here, but there was a death. There was a death. There was an end to a connection here, and maybe that's definitely what this healing card is. You had to heal from that, and that's why I was going on and on about that wound. I feel a lot of you healed a core wound through this Tower. okay, through this tower happening. And because, and at the time, that is an energy of, oh my God, why is this happening? This is so painful. But now you've repainted the picture. You're looking at things through transformed eyes. This was a part of your destiny, okay? This was gonna happen with these master numbers here. This action, this motion, the home was going to collapse. I mean, I'm almost seeing these cards now because I was talking about the home movement and a change. It's almost like explaining this energy here. You had to have this home, this tower happen so that you could step into this Empress energy. And don't think that an unhealed person can step into the Empress energy, because you can't. Okay, the Empress is all of the queens. The Empress has been through the journey of life. She's seen it all, done it all here. She's been through it all, hell and back. The Empress has been to hell and back several times. Several times. This isn't just one time this is happening, okay? And we also have the Hermit coming out on the Nine of Pentacles. So you just stayed to yourself. You stayed in your own lane here. All right, you definitely trusted your third eye. And so that's why you're getting this wish fulfillment in May, staying in your own lane. You know, you walked away from some type of love connection that wasn't fulfilling. You've drank out of all the cups, right? You didn't like any of the flavors, maybe. And so it took a lot of strength here. Tell me more about this strength card, Spirit. Tell me more about the strength card for Gemini. The High Priestess. You knew that you were going to be okay. You knew that this was going to be a really difficult journey, but you also knew that you were going to be okay. You knew that this tower had to happen, as painful as it was, to walk away from something where you were cozy, where you wanted to build magic with somebody. Maybe you wanted to build this family with somebody, but these horses came through and trampled this illusion, right? And when the smoke settled, okay, you could see clearly that there was a illusion, okay? The horses trampled that illusion that was being built. And when that smoke settled, you were able, the dust, you were able to see things clearly, okay? And here this kitty cat's got them glasses on, seeing things with transformed vision, spiritual eyes here. You have this gift, this all-knowing gift. I mean, even I feel like if you aren't trying to read people or aren't trying to spoil things, right? Spoiler alert, like you can see, you can predict the future, you know the ending of things, okay? But our soul still continues on journeys so that we can learn that lesson. We signed up for that course. So this was a very difficult journey, and you depended highly on your third eye and your spirit team during this time, okay? You could be going through this currently, or this could be an old timeline for you. So tell me more about this Judgment card here for Gemini. Give me one, please. Tell me more about the Judgment. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse here. So you... there was an unstable, whoever this person is coming back, right? Maybe there's somebody coming back here that something you had to call judgment on, or you are going to call judgment on. And, you know, this is the Star Lady right here. This is the Lovers. Okay, this is them later on down the line, right? This is them later on down the line. Here's that little baby that was in that home card right here. But, the Lovers in reverse here, what was I looking for? Oh yeah, the Star card lady, here she is. And then here she is here, okay? So she's healed. She's able to see things with a balanced emotional body. Remember I said you were purging things that no longer served you, you know, really balancing out the emotional body. And that's helping you to really see with the third eye, to intuit this breakup here. Okay, to really see this connection for what it was. You could have been dealing with a Cancer. But I feel like, you know, in the Tower, all of the love here, all was poured out of the cup, both of you, because it wasn't clean cups. These cups weren't clean. So everything had to be emptied, okay? It's like reloading the dishwasher. Make sure your cups are upside down so that they can get washed properly, okay? So they're not collecting dirty water. We're purging. We're purging the energies here. So with the Tower, the cups got spilt here, but guess what? Spirit's rebuilding that with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. There's something that now you see with compassionate eyes. You see it with caring eyes. You see it as a wish fulfillment of joy here. So there is something coming towards you here. What is this, Spirit? This could be you in that Fool card energy, but what is this Ace of Cups about? What is this Ace of Cups about for the Gemini collective? We have the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. Wow. And again, we have the Knight of Pentacles. He's coming towards this Queen. So because you have the High Priestess here, you could definitely feel like somebody is slowly coming towards you here. You're highly intuitive. There's a lot here about the emotions, right? Love and emotions, about healing the cup, healing the love that we offer to others. So while you value giving love to a person from your heart, there's somebody here, an Emperor energy, okay, that's coming in softly, not coming in full throttle like an Emperor maybe would, but coming in very softly. And this person values money. You want to give somebody true love and commitment. They want to give you money and stability here. They've been cultivating their pentacles, okay? And they see themselves and they feel themselves in this Emperor energy. They see themselves as an Emperor. The rest of the world may see them as a Knight of Pentacles, a slow-moving person that's not done, right? They're still cultivating their journey, still cultivating their money here. But they're doing it from a place of love. They ride a wave of love here, okay? So their emotions, they've spent a lot of time mulling through their emotions, planting a lot of seeds, watering those seeds, watering the seeds of their journey of the Emperor here. It's almost like when you buy a Christmas bulb, the flowers, and you plant them, right? You plant 6 weeks out so that the paper whites are blooming around Christmas time. It's like somebody has planted those seeds so that they've timed it perfectly so that their crops will start sprouting right as they're coming in to offer you, right, what appears to be one pentacle, but then it's like a switcheroo. They're like, oh, I got a lot of pentacles, a lot of crops blooming here. Can I be your Emperor now? Right? So I feel like somebody is cultivating something. Somebody is wanting to come in with something, offering you something in the month of May, Gemini. Okay, beautiful energy here. So we've gone a little long. So let's see for your money, Spirit, what can Gemini look forward to for their money, their abundance in May here? 5 of Ariel. Oh no. Okay. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay, Gemini. What's going on here? What's going on with your money? What's going on with Gemini's money with the 5 of Pentacles? Why are you feeling left out with the 5 of Cups? What's going on? Was there some type of loss here? With the 2 of Wands? Are you looking for a new job, Gemini? It looks like you could be looking for a new job. It seems as though you're not getting the accolades, you're not getting the fulfillment here that you could be getting. I feel like you're a really brilliant business person. I feel like you're also very smart when it comes to professionalism. I feel like you're not being valued, okay? You're coming out of some type of institution here, or you're in an institution where you don't feel like you're being fairly paid. You deserve more money. So you're looking for a new position here. Okay, maybe you feel like you were passed up on some type of opportunity, or yeah, there's something here. Look at the High Priestess again. You know there's a better opportunity out there. Okay, so you're aligning with it. I don't feel like you're chasing anything. Exactly, you're waiting here. You're waiting for this new opportunity, calling on Archangel Michael. And this card right here on this particular deck, this Temperance card, it says money restrictions, testing the water. So there is something about, feeling like you deserve more or looking for a higher paying job, intuitively knowing that you can get a better position here. You can get paid more. You deserve more. Oh, yes. And when we step out into that, Gemini, a lot of opportunities coming forward. You're going to have to really pick an opportunity here, okay? So you're going to have a lot of success coming towards you once you make the decision here to look for a new opportunity. Okay, so let's see what unexpected energy here is coming towards you. I don't want to use that deck. Let's see. Let's just use this one and see what comes out. What is this unexpected opportunity in the money coming towards Gemini in the month of May? What is this creating in their energetic field as they look for a new opportunity here? Oh my God. Oh my God. New beginning and happiness. Gemini. It's created a new beginning and happiness. That is beautiful. So you're definitely stepping out in your career. You're finding happiness and a new opportunity. It's giving you this new beginning. We started asking about your money. And look, I said you're in some type of institution and you're coming out of that. And look, yes, there is a door opening here, feeling vulnerable, open, ready for this new beginning. This is something that you've manifested, but you worked on this, right? This may involve travel. You may have to travel for that interview. Okay, that's exciting. All right, so let's see in love here, what is the message for Gemini before we close this out, okay? Because I see this Emperor energy, right? That Knight of Pentacles, an earth sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, that wants to come towards you and offer you that pentacle here. So who is this person, or what is the energy of love for you, Gemini, in the month of May? We got a whole bunch. I don't know if I should take them. I kind of feel like I shouldn't. I'm not. I'm going to put them back. The first one was grounding, okay? So maybe there is a need to ground your energy here. This says cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. Yeah, so this is that past energy, okay? This is standing firm on that past energy of whoever this person was coming towards you that you had to heal from in the past, and now they're coming towards you wanting to make, or you need to make a judgment call here, okay? What else do you want to say about love, Spirit? Oh my gosh. Death. The relationship is over. No second chances. Growth and transform. What's dead is dead. Okay, so very clear message from Spirit. It looks like this person could, from the past that you healed from, could be coming back here. We have clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination, sword and rose. So even though there is death in this past connection, and this person could be coming forward here, that's why all these cards are coming out. I feel like there is a closure, a realization that the connection is really over here, okay? There was beauty in the connection at one time, but now the truth has become, the truth is known now, right? This is like the Ace of Swords, seeing the truth of a person, of a connection here. This helped you be the phoenix, rise from the ashes. This helped you be reborn, okay? To renew your energy, to change your mind about who you're attracting and who you want to give your energy to. So let's get a a message here from your angels. What is the angel number for beautiful Gemini? We have abundance, 888. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and disciplined. See, Gemini, I told you, you have that new beginning in your money. 888 could be very significant. You could be a life path 8, but you are coming out of this 5 of Pentacles energy and stepping into a new beginning, a new career full of abundance. I love that. All right, so let's get an advice card here for Gemini. Ooh, did you see that? You didn't. Meditation. I perceive the balance and harmony that fills all creation. Wait, I'm going to put my glasses on. I perceive the balance and harmony that fills all creation, especially in the hardships and challenges. No, let's start over. I perceive the balance and harmony that fills all creation, especially in the hardships, challenges, and tests that I now must face throughout life. I arouse the strength. Oh my God, we saw that strength card. Where is it? I arouse the strength to pass all those tests, to rise to a higher level of being, and to gain the joy and fulfillment that accompany true spiritual transformation. I unlock the chains of ego and achieve freedom. That's it, Gemini. That's exactly it. You've broken free. Look at that, freedom. This is exactly the energy of this card, or this reading. This is exactly the overall energy of this freedom. You have broken free from something, okay? And like this was, I don't believe that God tests us. I believe, sometimes we, our higher self, test us here. But I feel like almost, I want to say, like, this whole thing was just this test, right? The divine really putting you on some type of magnificent path here. This seemed very hard, very heavy, very difficult, okay, especially with this Tower card, but it was like a test of freedom, of you being on this beautiful spiritual path of like spiritual transformation. This is spiritual transformation. This is you breaking free of something to manifest dreams, to manifest spiritual dreams. 456 could be very significant here. Beautiful energy, Gemini. This reading went on way too long, but it's amazing. The month of May is going to be amazing for you. So claim it, Gemini, okay? If something in this reading resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. I would love to read your energy again. Take care, Gemini.